Hello, welcome to another Tonalist landscape oil painting demonstration with your painter in residence, M. Francis McCarthy. And the painting I'm bringing you today is called Long Shadows. It's a redo. I think a redo probably from November. I'm thinking maybe even December. Most likely November. And this subject is one that I've painted way back. I painted it a couple times, but the first time I painted it was back when I first started doing paintings, and that one I did as a horizontal, and it is based on a little creek that I used to ride my bike by when I was commuting to work. And it would be really beautiful in the early morning and also beautiful in the afternoon. It was a great bike trail. It went on for almost 10 miles, and it was just an awesome way to get to work, and so I have really good memories of that. And back when I first started painting, a lot of the scenes that I did were based on views that I had experienced on that bike trail. So there you go, that's the story. Now, what I did to this painting, in fact, normally I clip off the original archive photo and then put a new one. Don't really know why I do that, but I do. I didn't today, though, because it shows a little bit of my glazing at the beginning, and that is when I'm going after a redo. That's one of the places I like to start. I like to go in there and start with a glaze, kind of to set the tone and to even things out. And from there, of course, you can see what I'm doing. I'm pumping up the contrast, I'm pumping up the chroma, my usual redo strategies. But it is a different mindset, doing the redos than doing the originals. It's very different, and one of the main reasons being that I don't have any reference in front of me. I'm just dealing with the painting directly. Now, I like to think I'm pretty adept at dealing with and using reference, and but it's still very different. You're constantly referring to the scene that you're painting, and here I'm just focused on the painting itself and trying to improve it. This does break a bit of a compositional rule with tree in the center kind of thing, but you can get away with that if it's one tree, in my experience. If you start doing groups of trees and things like that and pop them in the middle, not so much. But this almost works as a portrait. In fact, I tend to call these types of paintings tree portraits. Anyway, so today is Monday here in New Zealand. It's February 5th. And I've been in the studio this morning, mostly working with my printer there, and printing up some lovely prints on rag paper, or archival rag paper. And I tell you, I couldn't be more stoked with this, the quality and the glowing luminescence of the prints I'm getting off of this printer. I will be, and I have had a note in front of me, I will be rolling those out on my site. Well, I'm saying those, I'm actually still finishing paintings of some of the ones that I want to do prints of. So it just seemed to me silly to set up a page just for the one print. But I will be making those available, and then if you're on my mailing list, I'll be sending out a mailer, and I don't know, maybe I'll try and do something to let just people that come to see me on YouTube or Instagram make them aware of it too. So I'm really it kind of took me a while to get my head wrapped around prints. I did do some very early on when I first got my studio at the quarry, but it was such a struggle to get colors and a quality that I thought was awesome. I just said forget about this, but that problem's been solved and I'm into it. So anyway, hey, thank you for joining me. All you new subscribers, there was a heap and helping of you. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it, and I will keep the content coming. Not sure if I'll be back tomorrow with anything, but it'll be real soon, so just stay tuned, and until I see you again, meanwhile, please take good care and stay out of trouble.